What's up, guys? This is Jordan Barry from Laundromat Resource, and we're live at the Clean Show with Jordan over here. What's up, man?
What's up? I'm having the time of my life here at the Clean Show, man. It's absolutely incredible. There's machines big enough to park Buicks in. There's also dry cleaning items. Cents is here, so we're super pumped to be here for our first year, and glad to meet everybody. It's awesome.
Dude, this is not my first Clean Show, but my first Clean Show, I remember walking in here, and I'm like, where am I right now? Because there are machines, there's like factories in here.
There
like
is.
Legit that are working. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're like
just
working.
Saw steam, and I don't know what's going on over there. That could be an exhaust pipe. That could be, honestly, a massive system that is drying 8,000 pounds of laundry. We really don't know.
The place could be on fire.
The place could, yes. Yes. We'll hear an announcement if so, but yes.
That's right. Also, the man, the myth, the legend, Waleed Cope is here. What's going on, man?
How's everything? I'm glad to be here, Jordan.
Good. That's all you get to say for the rest of this thing right now. Okay.
Does not surprise me at all. What you
No, dude. But seriously, awesome to be in person with you, with everybody here at the Clean Show. There's a lot of people behind the cameras right now. What's up, guys? Super good to be here with you guys. Dude, first of all, I gotta say, I've been cruising around. This is our first time really chatting. I mean, I tapped you on the shoulder earlier.
Since Florida.
Yeah, since Florida. And I've been cruising around, and you have basically been giving impromptu seminars everywhere, because I see you talking, and there's like a group of people around you. What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about laundry, dry cleaning, pickup and delivery. We're talking about the Cents platform, how to grow, build a business, during COVID, after COVID, and how to network.
I feel like we should formalize some of these and just say, hey, in the middle of the aisle, the main aisle, Waleed's going to be there giving a seminar on...
Waleed will have a booth in coming years, absolutely. It's just the Waleed booth, right.
I could see a Waleed booth sponsored by Laundromat Resource and Cents. And I would just stand there and...
Whoa. Now you're throwing my money into your booth. What's happening here?
I'm a new investor in Cope Consulting, so we love it.
Well, we didn't say money.
Well, if I'm going to be I would throw money into that booth, actually. I would sponsor you, finance.
It's on record. He said it.
We can edit that out, right?
No, we can't.
Why are their heads shaking? No, I know how editing works. We can edit that out.
I am no way financially responsible.
Hey, can you give us some impressions about the Clean Show? I mean, there are going to be people watching this who don't have the privilege of being here and experiencing these factories that are going on, but even more importantly, in my opinion, just the people that are here, the people that we're getting to meet, and people that we've met online and haven't ever met in person. But can you give us a little bit of what's it been like at the Clean Show so far?
It's been super overwhelming, but in a good way. One, we've all been out of the mix because of COVID for so long, so it's been a great opportunity. You just said it earlier, we haven't seen each other face to face in months. And COVID has played a huge part. Clean Show is finally back. It's been on suspension because of it. And it's been overwhelming, but in a good way. And overwhelming in a good way, all the options that are out here now. The industry has made tremendous leaps and bounds since the last time we've all come together for Clean Show. And to be able to be hands-on in the same place with everyone, see the advances in technology, the new distributors, the new businesses that are here, whether it's hardware, it's software, it's packaging, they're all here, and we're able to see these products hands-on and touch them to see how we can use them to grow and scale our businesses in this current economy.
Is this your first Clean Show, or you've been to one before?
Damn, you would have to ask me that. Yes, this is my first Clean Show.
Well, no, because I want to know, because not because I want to rag you about it, but I do. I'm going to do that too. But I want to know, when you...
I don't go to Clean Shows like you go to Disneyland. I'm sorry, Jordan, I just can't do that.
Wow. Well, no, but in all seriousness, you walk into this room, what's your first impression of when you walk in this room?
I was very impressed. But I would say to people who are here at Clean Show, and I've heard people say, I'm overwhelmed, there's so many booths to go to, what do I do? You should really take this time before Clean Show or while you're here and strategize, look at the map, use the app, and figure out who are the vendors that are here that can best help you grow your business, or the newest things that you can introduce into your business. But I was very pleased with the amount of people here, the layouts, the craftsmanship and presentations that all these vendors have put into their booths and their products to put on display for everyone. Totally impressed.
Yeah, it totally is impressive. This is your first clean show too, yeah?
This is my first clean show.
And what was your impression walking into this place?
Honestly, I think it's incredible, first off, and it's an entirely new world. I don't think there's a lot of people that know exactly what goes into like the laundromat space, the dry cleaning space, the overall textile industry per se, but it's absolutely phenomenal, and I think it's great for a lot of people to get together, obviously refresh your brain, see what's new out there, and I personally, I don't own a laundromat as it is, but I would say this is a great resource for anybody who's looking to get into the space. There's just tons of people and great opportunities to talk to a lot of owners and really expand your knowledge. So.
Yeah, you can come to one of Waleed's impromptu seminars that he's leading all over the place.
No charge. No charge.
No charge. You know why? It's because I'm footing the bill for it with my sponsorship. See what happened there? Oh my gosh.
Consulting LLC.
My agent.
What is happening right now? I don't like.
Clean up. You know what I mean?
Oh no. Oh no. The puns have started rolling. Okay. Serious question. This is actually like really serious.
Okay.
Somebody's coming to the clean show, and they can only visit one booth. What booth should they go to?
Ooh. I would go to CLA's booth.
The CLA booth.
Laundromat Association, if you're not familiar with the acronym.
How do you feel about that? As somebody who's like, I mean, we're like in your booth right now.
I don't know how good the color is in the camera, but if it's picking up, I'm blushing a little bit because it's a little awkward. But I think the CLA's, I'm not going to knock it. I think the CLA is a great opportunity and a good booth to go to in terms of, that's one place to get to them all, right? So, it's a good spot. It's logistical. You can now go to multiple booths under the CLA. But yeah, no harm, no foul. We're good.
All right.
Let me help you out, Jordan. Let me make it up for you. Since Jordan has the mic turned a little wrong way.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even know there was a little C on here.
You wanted to say.
I didn't even know that. All right.
A little biased.
All right, super other serious question. If he didn't respond so well and was kind of angry and you guys had to duke it out, who would win?
Jordan.
Do you agree?
Absolutely not. Waleed is from Brooklyn. He gonna take me down. I'm not a city boy. I'm coming from the country.
Have you seen them wrestle animals in the country?
I work at Cents. You know what I mean? That
Cow tipping and all that. I've heard you tell some stories when we were. Yeah.
We wrestled an alligator once.
Okay,
I'm done. I lost. He wrestled an alligator. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. There are no alligators running around my neighborhood.
Alligators in the South. So that's opportunities for cleanups. You know what I mean?
Jordan wins. I lose.
I don't know what's happening right now. We're wrestling alligators, just getting crazy here. What's your best tip for somebody who's maybe watching this who's still at the clean show and hasn't left yet?
2 tips. If you're here.
I said, what's your best tip?
No, I'm giving.
That implies 1 tip.
I know you have the mic, but I'm giving 2. So we've got plenty of SD card footage here, so we're good. We got memory. So 2, if you're at home, I would jump on the Clean Show app and get a list of everyone who's here as a distributor, vendor, and figure out what they do, how they do it, and see if that's something you can plug in. If you're here, my best tip would be get the Clean Show app and click the button that shows you everyone who's here. Every attendee who's here, who's used the app and didn't hide their profile, like you, because I couldn't find you, so you hid yourself. I don't know, I just made that up. You might not have. But
I don't even know. I don't.
It's like people can put up their profile picture and all their information is available on the app. So you can network even more after the show or during the show with all the operators and people who are here.
I gotta be honest. I was ready to pull the mic after the first one, but the second tip was just so good. This is my problem with you, man. I keep trying to rein you in, and you keep spitting gold, and I can't stop you.
But who do I get it from? When you invited me on your podcast, I think that's the longest podcast you probably filmed.
Yeah.
You hit 2 hours.
2.5 hours.
The man can talk. Just more doors open.
One feeds the other, which is why I let you 2 sit on this side together, because I know what will happen. I didn't want to be in between all that goodness.
Yeah. No, seriously, that's really good. And in fact, I didn't even know that you could check to see who's here.
You
And
can see all the exhibitors and every attendee. It's super powerful. Like whoever came up with that idea in the app, kudos to
They
them.
should call it Clean Book. Just saying, social media, but for the Clean Show, Clean Book, business idea. The more you know.
the more you know.
Kind of build that on the side.
It's obviously coming out of Cope Consulting LLC.
The Clean Book for
Worldwide.
laundry, dry, all textile. Let's talk about that after the show.
So you started the show, and now we're just vibing. So, I mean, I got to call Mark.
I'm just a mic stand at this point. I don't know.
It's the boom.
It's all good. It's all good. Good boom mic.
Thank you. Dude, seriously, so much good stuff. You want to leave us with anything else before you go? I mean, I know you do, but if you only had to pick one thing to leave us with, what would you leave us all? Leave us all with something beautiful.
You asked me for my best tip. I gave it earlier. Now you want me to go reach out and...
No, I'm not asking for a tip, but just, maybe you want to, wish some love and happiness on people. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I just come from a business perspective. I just want to take this moment to say thank you to Cents and all the wonderful people at Clean Show who made this opportunity possible for me to be here. I'm so humbled and so grateful to be sitting on the stage with Jordan and Jordan. They've enlightened me so much, and I feel my life has reached a whole new level thanks to these two. And I was able to share the ring light stage with the both of you. It's just been so awesome. But I would say to everybody, legitimately, thanks so much for coming out to Clean Show. And I just look forward to meeting more and more and sharing great, genuine stories of how we can all uplift each other's businesses together. That's it.
And I super appreciate the fact that you are starting Cope Consulting LLC, because all those annoying people I don't want to talk to, I'm going to tell them to come talk to you and you'll be fine. So if you don't mind talking to him instead from now on,
Yeah, we can definitely switch seats.
that'd be great.
For sure.
No, seriously, man, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Seriously,
Thanks, buddy.
rock star
Pleasure.
of the industry, and let's keep doing more stuff together.
Thanks so much.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
You're the man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Dude, man, this is so good.
I mean, it's incredible. I kind of want to go walk around. It's like Candyland for cleaning.
Are we allowed to walk around?
I think we could. I don't know if the mic stretches that far. Can we get some wireless mics in here? Yeah. Is that possible?
What's that?
Actually, you can give me the Celine Dion headset from Las Vegas, and I can just do. That's what I'm saying is the earpiece, right? And I have my cameraman in the back telling me where to go. We're all good.
Oh man.
Just excited, man. It's been an awesome couple days. I mean, being able to see all the technology that's taking place in the laundromat space. It's great to see an industry really uplifted, in terms of being able to progress forward and add new things, new features, things like that. I mean, I could walk down 10 feet and get shoe repairs. Where else can I do that? Right?
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Hey, I just saw over here, I'm pulling people in. Is that cool? I'm pulling people in. It's happening. Ariana, how are you?
My gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Ariana Landre. We love her.
Oh,
Hi guys.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You are here live and in person.
I know.
How come,
All the
time
way
out,
from the Bay.
time out. How come we have to go to the East Coast to meet each other face to face?
We're on the West Coast, so you should come visit.
Also the best coast.
The best coast, I would agree. But maybe we shouldn't say that here.
I'm in the middle of the country.
West Coast is the best coast. Fight me. I mean, fight him.
I can't give my 2 cents on that.
He wrestles alligators. Fight him at your own risk. Dude, how is the Clean Show? Can I call you dude?
I think so.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right, that's not offensive? Okay, good. I don't know, it just came out, so I was gonna roll with it. How has the Clean Show been for you?
It's been really good. This is my first one. It's massive and cool. I didn't even know there was some of the equipment here I didn't even know existed to do laundering, so that's really cool. It's been great. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's same.
Your first one?
No, it's not my first one, but every time I come here, I'm just wowed by what is here. This thing, I don't know what this thing over here is.
Live in that.
That's
But-
actually a portal to the Upside Down. That's going to be on Stranger Things 6. So I've actually saw somebody go in there and not come out, so I'm kind of a little worried.
Actually, just
Hopper? We'll figure it out. We'll find him. We'll find him.
Things are getting stranger over here. That'd be a good time to cut to some B-roll of whatever we're talking about over here. So note to the editors over there.
This big. The opening is this big.
It's massive.
didn't even do it justice. It's just massive.
It's massive. All right. So, I mean, have you gone to any of the classes or anything? Are you skipping those?
I haven't had time to do any of the classes, unfortunately, but I've just been going like slowly from booth to booth. There's few kind of partners here that like we have at Laundromat, so it's been nice to meet a lot of people in person, which like case in point, you. And so that's been cool. I'm here all day tomorrow as well, so I'm kind of taking my time and checking everything out. I'm really just in awe of like the innovative, like what people are doing within the space, obviously including Cents. And so I'm just really excited to be here.
You use Cents, yeah?
Yeah, big time.
What do you, let's just, okay, all you guys back here who work for Cents, earmuffs for a second. Let's get real here. What do you think about this Cents booth?
I mean, it's pretty badass. Am I allowed to say ass?
Yeah, I think so.
She said it.
I mean, you said it twice, so. If not, you can edit this in. It's pretty bad donkey. It's pretty bad donkey.
No, it looks incredible. And it's super busy all the time. And like, it's been really, really cool to see. I've been hanging out a lot, stealing their waters and snacks. So fun for me, really.
No.
We do have Cliff Bars.
Come to us.
Like for free?
Yeah, go to a gym. I'll get a Cliff Bar.
Okay. Yeah.
Which guy do I know?
Yeah.
Get a Cliff Bar. Somebody bring me a Cliff Bar over here. No, it seriously is very cool. As a biased representative of Cents,
This shirt was thrown on me.
tell us what's at this booth. This is not a commercial for Cents, but we're here, so I want to know what's here. What's at this booth?
Yeah, so we have just an incredible selection of things for operators to honestly see, right? It just makes sense to come by. Shameless plug. No, we're debuting a lot of...
Why don't you laugh a little too?
I can't. I won't. No.
You did.
No, we're just...
It does just make sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, right? Now let me give my 2 cents. I'm kidding.
No.
We won't keep this going.
Maybe we will.
We've got a lot of things here. It's great to have our users, potential users, get interactive with the software. Obviously, we just released a bunch of new features. We have dry cleaning involvement now. We also have our incredible hardware over here, which is beautifully installed on a fake brick wall, and we love it. It looks incredible. Love that. But no, it's just great. It's a refreshing sight to see, and we're just super excited to be here. And we love our blue carpet, by the way. So I'm not sure. Yeah,
It's padded, yeah.
I feel like we did kind of pay extra for like a yoga carpet. I could literally just go do like, I don't know, like downward dog in the back or something, release some tension here.
Prove it.
I would rather not. I might blow my shoulder out, Carried a washing machine 10 feet ago. We have shoe repair, not back repair. I can't go that far.
So, I don't want to put you guys on the spot because I know Cents, you're a big deal, big company. You guys need some money for a real brick wall? Like, I could sponsor you guys
That's
too.
being sourced through Cope Consulting, LLC. He just opened Cope Construction, which we're super excited about, and he is bringing in a brick wall tomorrow. Thank you, Waleed.
Waleed, are you bringing? Oh no!
Ladies
Oh no!
and gentlemen, the CEO.
You're welcome.
Yes, the CEO of Cope Construction himself. We're so excited. It's a new shop. It's called the Brick Box. Yes, we love it.
The brick box, that actually works.
The
Patent
brick
pending, patent pending.
Waleed Cope's Masonry.
No, but seriously, I got like a legit tour. Where is he? The developer of the hardware
Max.
is.
So a Max?
Yeah. Oh, he's talking to people. Oh, he's not talking.
Oh, Max.
Can we
is
bring you
coming
in?
on the podcast. Wow.
Come on in here.
Yes.
This is Max. This is the man who developed the hardware. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you? Glad to be here.
Oh, yeah. Can we clap?
Yeah.
Let's clap for
Let's
him.
go, Max.
Yeah, that sounded like there's actually people here. That was great. Do you remember giving me a tour of the hardware earlier?
I did, yeah.
That was awesome.
It was great to have you looking at the hardware.
Yeah. Remember when I asked you, like, how does it feel to, like, see your stuff, like, here and functioning and people checking it out and getting excited about it? How does it feel?
Makes me feel really proud to be here, part of Cents with all the teammates that put in so much hard work into it. It's been quite a while getting ready for this, and then even just having this kind of a venue to have this much of a presence at a show like this is very, makes me feel very proud and happy to be here.
Yeah, and Max legitimately did not know that we were going to try to pull him in here, but when I was getting the kind of the rundown of all the things that he and his team has been building. Like, it's seriously super impressive stuff, and like, seriously, big props and big kudos to you. I am all about, like, let's move us forward as an industry. The stuff you're building on the fake brick wall, which we're going to work on, by the way, we're trying to get you a real brick wall here. But the stuff that you're building is moving the industry forward. It's really cool. So, anyways, just want to give you a quick shout out. Thanks for doing that, man.
Thank you.
Sir, Max.
Yes, everybody in the back. Yes, you guys. Yes.
Incredible hardware.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
it's cool
We've got
stuff.
the penny. We also keep a pulse on the industry. You know what I mean? We've got some great stuff.
Get out of the shot.
Literally, hello.
No.
The ring light's on me.
Listen, this is.
I'm getting back in here. What have you been saying? What have you been saying to them?
Great stuff.
I've been
Great stuff?
I've
Dude,
been
we were talking
ignoring
about some
you.
alligators. You were talking about laundry?
Oh, good. Good. This was a good event for us.
We've got alligator wrestling.
is
Waleed's opening a construction business, the Brick Box.
Oh, great. The brick box.
We're super excited.
No,
Wow.
but we do. Like, I did want to ask you. Like,
Oh,
are you guys okay? Like, financially, because these are fake bricks.
They are. Those are
and
fake bricks.
You need to, like.
But the supply chain.
You need to.
It is the supply chain.
The supply chain. I couldn't get them in time. They got flights got canceled. I mean,
Listen.
you were here yesterday, right?
Listen, no. Listen. Everybody's blaming everything on COVID right now. So if that's what you need to do, but seriously, like, if you need to borrow some money, just. Ari and I got you.
It's funny you were saying that because I remember you saying you will give me an interest-free loan payable over 12 years and actually no penalty if I don't pay it back. So I'm going to call on that loan. I really could use it right now.
Sweet.
After this, so this is
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'll bring the $20 after this thing's over, and you can borrow it interest free.
I love that loan as well if you're offering.
Good, $40. There it
great
is.
business. You
There
should-
it
you
is.
should do
Yeah,
it more
there you go.
often.
She just got double what you got. I don't know.
It's always that's how it happens.
That's how it happens. Okay, I feel like things are just going off the rails right now.
It is. It's truly supply chain issues with the bricks, and on the fact that I had a late lift last night, and it was late. Supply chain, everything supply chain.
Wow. Okay. No, this is too much fun. I don't know. Why does anybody ever give me a mic? Okay. This is a mic.
This is incredible. I feel like the laundry price is right. I think I just broke the mic, but it's okay. It's okay. I got aggressive.
Look,
right
we're
here.
good. We're good.
It's giving very like 1980s Masters golf tournament. I love it.
No, it's so good, but it's branded very nicely. Okay, what have you been observing? Like, okay, yes, Cents booth. Seriously, kudos to the marketing team and Amanda and everybody. Like, awesome job on the booth. What else have you been seeing around?
We're actually, Laundry is in the market for a press, so I've been going around and checking out all the different presses. It's actually really interesting because it's.
I feel like you could probably bring out a pun. I mean, she said she's looking for a press.
Honestly, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it.
We need a pun. Immediately.
I'm pressed. Oh.
All right, good. That was good.
I think I saw the world's
Out of
largest
them.
panini press in the dry cleaning session.
Oh, no, it's too late. It's past. It's too late. You missed your shot. You missed it. I mean, you got it, but Okay, so you're looking for a press. I mean, have you found any impressive presses?
Oh, you're back.
See what I did? You didn't.
I found a couple. Yeah, it's nice to see everything in one spot and like test everything. Much harder to do that over the web. So it's been really cool to do that. And then I don't know. I think people really brought their A game to these booths. Like some of them are pretty sick. So it's been great. Again, nice to meet everyone in person. And I've done 10,000 steps every single day because I'm just busting around, walking and meeting people. And it's been great. Other operators, like distributors. I don't generally get the opportunity to see this many industry people. I guess who does? I guess on a daily basis. But thank God.
Oh. Yeah, we almost. We almost didn't know what to do.
Anyway, it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously, the booths are impressive. I mean, I feel like people They pulled out all the stops, man. Yeah, the A game. Awesome to see you. Thanks for coming on and sharing about. Sorry to just kind of pull you in. Is that cool? You're a good sport.
Thanks, dude.
No problem, bro.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Ariana Laundre.
Oh yes. Check out Laundre, by the way. Whoa. You think you own this joint or what?
Yeah.
Listen, come on.
No, we're gonna switch this up. No, we're gonna switch this up.
This is like, oh.
This is now
Wait,
gonna
how'd you
be
get that in my hand?
this is now gonna be the
That's me. Yeah, come on, let's go.
this is now gonna be the Jordan v Jordan Laundry Smackdown. This is gonna be rapid fire rivals. You thought you were friends? There's no friends here. There's no friends. We didn't invite Jordans here to be friends, okay? We invited them to be ruthless enemies. That's right. All right. Wow. All right, first of all, I'm gonna start off with just like a little softball, get you guys going. Tell us your favorite moment about the Clean Show.
This moment.
Great answer.
Cents booth.
Wow. Clearly, Jordan 2.0 winning currently in the SmackDown. Currently, it's a feeling, which is a moment, and that happens to be in a location.
All right, I'm coming back strong.
Why were you here yesterday? All right. I was going to give you an easier. No, I'll give you an easier one.
I know. Supply chain.
Supply chain.
Funny answer? You want the real answer?
Is the real answer not funny?
Yeah, it's not that funny.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's because of you.
Okay, there we go. That's what I figured. The truth comes out. All right, now let's get in a little bit of industry. Okay, Jordan 2.0, which is I feel like the evolution of you, so I'm going to call him 2.0. Jordan 2.0. Over a year in the industry, he's talked to probably thousands of operators at this point. You yourself, being an operator, Laundromat Resource, interacting also with thousands of operators. What is the thing that you're seeing, maybe at this Clean Show or just in general, that's been the biggest change in the industry so far?
Are you asking 1.0?
Yeah, 1.0.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of technological advances. I mean, to be honest with you, like a lot of the booths, and Ariana was kind of, alluding to that, but. Yeah, dude. Give it back, dude. No, actually, I want you to hold it.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
My shoulders are just getting a little. You know how like light things get really, really heavy after a while? I've got a lot of things to say actually about the question that you asked. No, I feel like there's a lot of crazy technology going on. I mean, your guys' stuff. I mean, Max really brought it. I don't know how you landed Max, but that was a good score for you. He makes you look good, way better than you should. But no, a lot of cool technology, and I think there's more. I feel like there's more like seminars and stuff than normal. And then I want to tell you this kind of long story that doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. No.
I can't. Keep it straight.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No, I mean it's been cool. It's been cool.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Jordan 2.0. Jeez. First it's the wall, then it's the budget for a microphone. Lord. Hello, thank you. They call me Jayonce. Let me upgrade you 2.0. All right, so
I just take it.
Lord, this thing is like an anteater over here. Anywho, oh wow, production's in the scene. We done messed it up. Should we just? Okay, awesome. Thank you. I feel like Vanna White, Jordan and Alex. Awesome. I think it's just been incredible to honestly see the technology and the influence it's going to have on the industry in like increasing laundry in America, right? Like DoorDash made it accessible for so many people to order food, and now we're enhancing technology in laundry. I mean, I will pay to have my laundry done. I think it's very important to say that, and the easier that is to do, the more inclined I am to do it. So it's just really exciting in order to do that. So yeah, I'm going to hold the mic now.
I just want to point out that 2.0 just basically reiterated what 1.0 said. I just want to say
The name is Jayonce. If I have to state that again, I am going to release the NDA that I said. No, I will pass this back to Alex. But yeah, no, it's just exciting to see the technology and all the cool stuff that's being implemented in the service.
Thank you. All right. Well, in your time, you look like you've been in this industry for a long time. So 1.0. What's been your favorite thing about being in the industry in the various capacities in which you've done it? Because you've done it in a lot of different ways, interacted with operators in your own business in a lot of different ways. What's been your favorite thing so far as a supporter, operator, et cetera?
Yeah, I think kind of in all the roles. Like this is not funny, but this is like true. Like
we got to get some actual content, otherwise none of this is essentially usable. So.
Touche. No, I mean, I think in all the areas that I've been involved, so that's as an owner operator, as a whatever else I do, like it's the people, right? It's like the people in the community, in the laundromats that I own, like most of them, not all of them, but like most of the people in the community, like just good people, and like being a part of an industry and a part of a business that is doing like tangible good things in a community is just, it's so cool. It's so cool to be a part of that. And kind of unintentionally with like the Laundromat Resource stuff that I do, I mean, interacting with other owners and operators, people like you guys, the whole Cents team, well, most of the Cents team, and you as the exception to that, but the rest of everybody. But that has been awesome also, but also sort of as an extension to the fingers that reach out in the communities, like being able to connect with owners and help connect people with resources that help them with their businesses. I feel like I also get to have a little finger in, like this little finger in other communities too. Yeah, so that's what I like about it.
That's awesome. I mean, we got to see with a lot of our team that did a free laundry day for the first time, the real, like, truly the impact that these laundromats and operators have on an industry, and we get the luxury of being able to work, on the back end with a lot of the operators supplying that. But I mean, that's the thing that we notice the most when people come to our booth, which is like the energy, the people, the relationships, and people that you get to see. I mean, I had no idea the Clean Show was like such a party. People are walking on Saturday because they were zombies after Friday night, and the same with today, and they get to actually like spend a lot of time with each other in really unique ways. The Cents Happy Hour.
I feel like that was a direct dig at you.
No. All right, Jordan, for you, what's been your favorite thing about being in this industry, having no background in it whatsoever, and just going full force into bringing your energy in to the industry?
Thank you so much for passing the baton. No, I think it's just an awesome opportunity to really break the status quo of laundromat ownership, to hear the stories and what people actually bring to the table in terms of like, the industry itself. I think a lot of us view outside of the laundromat space, we think of it as kind of like an industry in which you don't really want to do. It's not the sexiest thing to do. Laundry's not the funnest opportunity, but I love to hear the stories, honestly, the communities these laundromats have been built in, and the things that these people do for their communities, but also just like you talk to somebody who was like, yeah, I started with a coin laundry 20 years ago and now I own 40, and it was pretty cool and an awesome experience. And just kind of I would say use the term come up, like the come up of the laundry world. But just the ability for also like laundry is honestly an understated thing, right? I think that, you talk about laundry cares and the ability to go in and have these communities get clean clothes. I mean, it's a big deal for a lot of people, and the way that all these kind of owners and people are participating in the industry to make life better for humans in general, I feel like, with a clean pair of clothes is really awesome. So I think it's cool because there's all different walks in the industry, and in terms of us connecting all together, we love it.
I'll give you a couple more serious ones so we can actually, get to tell somebody something that's interesting that they're going to want to learn from. Yeah, I know. No, you did really well. I saw the script earlier. But what is something that you would want to change in the industry? Because I think there's this incredible momentum, amazing things happening in the space, which means it's a rising tide lifting all boats. But there's a lot of moving and shaking. We see this in our own business. We're doing things a little bit differently, and that is awesome and pushes people in sometimes an uncomfortable way. And as the industry is evolving and changing, what's something that you would want to see change generally?
Are you trying to get me into trouble?
No.
I mean,
That's your answer.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think things are changing. I think things are changing faster than ever. And I was talking to somebody today. I was like, well, like right now, like being a laundromat owner, it's not boring. Like, because there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of things. Like you guys are bringing new technology. Other companies are bringing new technology. There's new machines coming out. I feel like there's more sophisticated business owners and investors coming into the industry. I feel like a lot of people coming from, who are traditionally like stock investors or especially real estate investors are getting interested in this industry. So, I think a lot of things are changing right now. I think there's some things that need to actually change. I'll say, well, one thing I think needs to change, and I've said this before. I think it ruffles some feathers, but I don't like the distribution model of the machines, and this is my sole opinion. and I will also put it on Alex too. We've never communicated. No, it's solely my opinion, and not everybody agrees with me. But I don't like the distribution model because of a couple things. Number one, there's some awesome distributors out there who really do a lot of great things for the industry and for specific owners. And then there are some that don't do as good. But the territory system means that if you're in the territory of a not as great distributor, you're tough luck. You can't go work with a good one. And so that in that way, it's kind of chance. I don't like that. And I also don't like the lack of price transparency. So thanks for bringing up super controversial topics in this thing. How about you? What do you think should change?
You always need a couple cents to make change, if you know what I mean. In the case of change within the laundry space, I mean, like Alex mentioned, I'm kind of new to the industry, about 2 years in, and so I would just say keep an open mind, obviously, in what's to come and moving forward with the space. I think that any business industry and any industry in general always goes through opportunities where they can either stay status quo and remain the same, or you can push yourself forward to kind of make change happen. So I think honestly, just keep an open mind to ideas that happen, whether it's obviously in Cents or any other company, and things. People just have an open mind. So I think it's super important. Just because some of the best ideas have come from people combining opinions and coming at it from multiple angles. So yeah, open mind. Thank you.
What do you think needs to change?
I mean, you guys gave me the alley oop and the slam dunk. I think it's the same thing with transparency. I think transparency leads to open-mindedness. I think that historically the industry hasn't had a lot of transparency in pricing and sure, maybe in distribution. I mean, I don't have as controversial as opinion that you do, obviously, but not publicly. But no, I think that historically there's been, a lot of consolidation in a lot of different areas of this industry, and there hasn't been a need to change or be transparent or do things any different. And you could just be operating the same way. There aren't that many providers. It is what it is. The costs are what the costs are. You want to get into the industry, this is what it is. So I think for people to get that open mind, they got to feel that transparency. And that's what we try to bring as much as possible is just tell everybody, this is how we want to do our business. This is what we have today. If it doesn't work for you, we want to be a good partner to you. We want to get your feedback. We want to build what's right. And honor the business you're trying to build. And that's why, we say in every demo and anything we do, it's like, talk to everybody, have that open mind, and see what it's like to have the partnership with the people. That's what I've seen, whether it's an investment into a startup, into a company, into who you hire, it ends up always being about the people that you're working with, because bugs happen, products work, they don't work, something, and running your own laundry business. Your customers are going to be way more patient with you and way more open-minded to hearing why something happened to their clothes if they build a real trusting relationship and they feel like you're being transparent with them. So I think both of you made that very, very easy for me, which I really, really appreciate. Really, really appreciate. What are you kind of looking forward to most 5 years down the line? I don't know if that's the same question, but...
Like just in general?
Like in the industry, what you want to do.
Oh, that's a different...
Like life, right? Yeah. I was like,
That's what I mean too, yeah.
And also what the industry will help you do in life.
Well, I've been itching for a house in Hawaii, so let's make that happen.
You use Cents long enough, it's going to be right there.
Can you put that in writing for me?
Yeah, I think we could. Well, we won't. But yeah.
I was like,
we'll put it for a tropical theme on our tablets.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, I'm looking forward to just observing what's happening with the changes. Like, I don't know how it's all going to shake out. Like, I genuinely don't know how it's all going to shake out. You guys have already kind of shaken things up, and there's other companies shaking things up in different ways. I think mindsets are really shifting, and I'm just interested to see how that plays out, industry-wide, because obviously the laundromat industry has a reputation, and it's generally not a great reputation from people who use laundromats, because zombie mats is a term for a reason. But I think that those are going. Like, I don't know. I'm super excited about where things are heading, and just glad to kind of be in the middle of, be a little part of it.
Yeah.
What about you?
Do you? Oh, this is so awkward. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, and action. So I think give me the microphone. So I think one thing I'm really looking forward to in the next 5 years within the space is definitely giving people their time back. I think when you make laundry more accessible and honestly more obtainable, that people get their time back and they can spend time with their kids, they can spend time with friends, you can focus on other things. Laundry typically takes between 10 to 12 hours out of the average American's life a week, which is insane, right? And if you could have a full day back with your family, a full day back with your friends, imagine what you would do at that time. Imagine what relationships would build. So not to get all deep and everything, but as a society, with social media and everything, we've kind of drawn apart. And I think the more time we spend together as humans is important, because relationships are important, relationships in the industry are important. But yeah, I just think it's awesome that this space can ultimately turn into something, whereas it's not just I have to go do laundry, it's I drop my laundry off, I get my laundry done, I get my laundry picked up quickly, I get my laundry picked up by the gig economy, and I'm on my business, So getting time back, I think, is going to be important moving forward.
Can I change my answer to his answer? That was like moving. That was like like he went to the heart of the relationship. And in 5 years, I'm going to have a better relationship with my family because of laundry.
That's what I'm saying. I listened to the Adele album before we came out here, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Can you hit an Adele note for us?
Hello from the laundry side. You know what I mean? That was it.
That was
actually pretty good. We're going to keep that one.
We're going to come to
that's a
karaoke
keeper.
tonight.
It's
just going to be Jordan, but you should definitely come out. All right, a couple more questions. Just a couple, trust me. Yeah, that's true, I have. But one thing when I talk to a lot of operators here, we talk about labor, teams in your store, the churn. How do you think about actually building culture within a laundromat business, nurturing that, being there for your employees in a different way, creating a different kind of experience than I think maybe historically has been the case for employees in the store? And I think Jordan can maybe, the question for 2.0 would be a question for you more directly. How do you think about culture within a tech company, within a startup? What's made it unique for you to commit yourself to the laundry industry with Cents after coming from something that had nothing to do with this? So culture inside of a laundromat, culture generally inside of a company, what are you experiencing and what do you suggest to operators?
Should I go first?
It's up to you. I have a question right now. So no, you're fine.
You need to go?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. You or me?
Yeah, me. Jayonce, thank you.
I want to show you my daughter made this one. It says Handsome Jay, so you may refer to me as Handsome Jay if you would like.
I love that, Handsome Jay. Yeah. Awesome. Let me upgrade you. No, I'm kidding. No, I wanted to go ahead and answer the question because the answer kind of quickly came to mind. And I think what's been awesome about working in a tech company, specifically in kind of a non-techie space, is these people get cared for as actual business owners and things like that. And one thing I've realized is that coming into this industry, laundromat owners are incredible. First off, they're smart, they're savvy, they're business investors, they're real estate investors. They have multiple things going on. In the long run, a lot of people have viewed laundromat owners as kind of like, oh, you own a laundromat, right? It's not a sexy industry, and you just maintain machines, and you walk out with a pillowcase full of coins and everything like that. And I think being able to show attention to an industry that I feel has somewhat been left behind a little bit, and kind of, in a space where they deserve all the attention and deserve to be heard, is important because it elevates them as not only business owners, but people. People need to know what they're capable of. And our company, not our company, but Cents in general, it's just really talking to people on a day-to-day basis and empowering them. It's not just saying, look, we can process sales, we can do this, we can all have our software, but it's really saying you're capable of way more than you're anticipating in your business. And even if it's not with my company or Cents or anything like that, showing people what they're capable of and empowering them to make those decisions that really take them to the next level as both business owners and human beings is incredible. And watching it pay off is a huge success, especially when it comes from a space where, customer satisfaction is one of the utmost things I think about. So, yeah, that's it.
That was a really great answer. I regret letting you go first now.
Good luck.
You should have a good culture in your business. No, it's you bring up KPI. Well, first of all, I think a lot of laundromat owners aren't thinking about that. Maybe turns per day, but other than that, I'm not sure that we're, as an industry as a whole, I think we're thinking about it more, but I'm not sure that we're thinking about that. I think those are things for us as business owners to hold on to and to measure against, and yes, to help our our employees stay productive with those. However, I think those are core for us as owners and for our business, but the culture is so important, right? Especially when we're in an industry, we're competing with a lot of other industries in an employee pool. And so focusing on making sure your employees have a great experience and they're doing something that's meaningful and they're part of a community or a team, even if it's a small one, even if it's you and 1 or 2 employees, that what they're doing matters and can be enjoyable. Yes, there are things that need to get done, but that community aspect of it can really be a differentiator between working at McDonald's and working at your laundromat, which again, working at a laundromat has not typically been a glamorous job, right? But I know some really great laundromat owners whose jobs are glamorous for their employees because they do a really great job of paying attention and treating their employees like people, giving them meaningful things to do and to be a part of, and just creating a community atmosphere.
I mean, we have the same kind of, in building any kind of company, I think it's generally the same, right? We have to, when you're building a startup, building a company in the early stages, the job you sign up for isn't always the only one you're going to do. You're going to be doing a lot of different things. Jordan's going to be on a podcast. He's going to be driving to an operator in Denver, bringing a new tablet and training their staff and hanging out. Like, that's not always in the cards for an account executive. We have somebody who's going to drive, maybe one of our customers' drivers didn't show up for work and we happen to be in the area and we're going to help them out. And that's something that we want to do, but it's not always part of the job description, but it's something that being part of a culture, of a community, of a team, that you get more out of those folks when they feel like they're really a part of something. And I think we always think about as a business, how do we make that happen? I mean, I think that working at a laundromat should theoretically be one of the more attractive things, opposed to working at McDonald's or Chipotle or Starbucks when you have a ton of customers, you're cooking, it's loud, tight, you don't get to move around, you can't put in your headphones or, and fold laundry and listen to music and have TVs around. Like, you're not dealing with 150 customers waiting on you for something every single day. But I think to your point, it's been not the sexiest places to work, because there hasn't been an emphasis on making that a nice thing. I think I hear a lot of operators talk about how labor is the problem. I wish I could go to an unattended model where I didn't have to worry about the labor, and I think that can be the case, certainly. I mean, automation, it's cost savings, all of that. You can get a massive return if you have people on your team that really feel valued, and we feel the same way in our business. If people feel like they're part of a team, this is why I can get people on a weekend to fly to Atlanta to go to the clean show. That's not part of the job description, to take your weekend off, which is not a requirement of the company. And I get people that are upset that they're not here because they feel like because they are part of something. And our marketing coordinators, marketing managers running and doing demos and showing our hardware product, that's not part of the job description. But I think when you get to see so much more of people when you put that emphasis. So couldn't agree with you guys more.
Real quick, and I don't like saying good things about you very often, but I mean, to your credit, like, I saw you going around doing the same thing, right? Like, it's that whole team atmosphere, right? And the same could be true as a laundromat. Just because you own the laundromat doesn't mean you can't, go help bring bags in with customers. Doesn't mean you can't pick up trash when there's trash. It doesn't mean you can't jump in and fold clothes when you're fold. Like, you're talking to customers and you're doing demos and you're running around doing the same stuff as everybody else. So kudos to you. Yeah. That will be the last kudos you get today, probably.
I'm going to just act like you didn't say anything, and then we don't have to have that problem. But we at Cents, we have this concept of the guiding principles, right? So there are 10 guiding principles where every Cents team member really embodies that, and that's how we can really easily identify who should be on our team and who's somebody that we all mesh. I mean, everybody comes from crazy different backgrounds, different skill sets, different jobs, different places, but we all kind of align on this concept of the guiding principles. One of those that we have, and I think is so core to any business, is this concept of act like an owner. And that's down to the interns that we have, to the C-level executives that we have across the board. Nobody's job is more important than anybody else's. It's just different. And you always have to operate on what we call a one-to-one say and do ratio, which is you say you're going to do something, then you go ahead and do it. That's it. But the feeling is that you're all part of something. You got to act like you're the owner of the business. And you got to have that ownership in what you're doing. And that's how you get a crazy outsized return. And seeing folks that come to the Clean Show with their employees, with their managers, give that exposure to technology, to what's coming in the industry, like that's the coolest thing to see, that you're not just hiring and paying well and all that, but you're engaging with them, and that is part of your team. Right? They're your COO, if you will, of your laundry corporation. They're the operations, they're the drivers, they're, so I couldn't agree more. And on that note, operator comes to you and says, tell me one thing, I'm new to the industry, I got my store, I read all the Laundromat Resource information on how to value my store. Maybe, thankfully, I was paying for the Laundromat Resource Pro subscription, so I got amazing content for just an incredible price. But there's like, Jordan, I can't believe I have the opportunity to talk to you. I feel so fortunate. Can you just tell me one thing, both of you? I say Jordan to both of you. I feel so fortunate I have both of you. Tell us just one thing. If you could give me one parting advice as I go on my laundry journey, being an operator, what would you tell me?
I would say leverage that pro membership and get the discount on Cents and get rolling in your all-in-one business solution.
That was a good Instagram ad.
I did.
Use code Laundromat Resource.
No, but I think it's being clear on what you want to do with your business, what you want your business to be, and try to get, and that's going to be an evolving answer, right? And it should be an evolving answer. And I think a lot of times we see the zombie mats, because that answer doesn't evolve, people just set it and forget it. And that's when laundromats turn into a zombie mat. But, get an idea of what you want your laundromat to be for you, for your employees, for your customers, and work to build that. Work to build your business at that. And that might include, adding, you want to add, integrate some technology into your business. Well, we already talked to Max earlier, who put together some awesome hardware solutions. We got, Cents but some, other companies, we won't name them, but, like Cents, that's got some software solutions. There's ways to build this. There's like 1,000 ways to build this business, right? You can, like you already mentioned, there's unattended stores, there's, fully attended, partially attended, there's pick up and delivery, there's wash, dry, fold, there's sneaker cleaning while he does sneaker, you can do it like 1,000 different ways, right? So figure out what do you want to do with your business and build that business and utilize the tools that are coming out to help you build that business. Because like I said earlier, things are changing faster than they ever have in this industry. I didn't say that earlier, but I was thinking it earlier. The things are changing faster than they ever have in this industry, and we have the ability to use those changes to help us build better businesses for ourselves as owners, but also for the communities we reach.
Yeah, that was, I kind of have to agree from a certain standpoint, but I would just say, I personally, I work with Cents, but I'm in the laundromat space. I don't personally own a laundromat, but what I would say is just, to quote the great Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, I would say just go your own way, right? Pave your own path, make your own decisions. The whole reason a lot of people open businesses is because they want to make their own schedule, they want to do their own things, they want to have more time with their family. So make your own decisions in terms of building your brand. I think it's easy to really take in so much information from somebody else, and I have to use this, or I need to use this, and it's make your own, basically call your own shots, right? And I think it's really important as a business owner to build that path yourself, right? And so many paths have been laid out by so many other business owners, but you didn't go into business to be the same business owner as somebody else. So I think it's important to, like I said, it always goes back to keeping an open mind, right? And it's easy to do status quo things and stay the course and do whatever what everybody else is doing. But the people who create their own path with their own machete, and blaze it, those people typically are the ones who are really changing things in the game. And I think that's really important. And, without learning things and without processing new things through your brain, you're not ever going to really gain much knowledge as a person, as a human being. So as a business owner, I just encourage you to step outside the box, even when it comes to laundry. You know what I mean? I think it's really important. Don't keep yourself in one machine. I'm kidding. Go through the whole process, the spin cycle. No, but I just think it's important to blaze your own path, make your own choices, carve your own way, and then it shows people that anything is possible at the end of the day.
No, I think that, the funny thing is we had 100 operators here today, and they run their business 1,000 different ways. And that's something that we think about when we build software. And it's true. It's in a lot of operators here, and it's been fun, but you realize not a single operator runs their business the same way as the operator next to them taking a demo at this booth. And for us, that's the challenge, the exciting and fun challenge to build software that does work for everybody, that is also very custom and something that's just not necessarily a one-size-fits-all, but something that grows with you as an operator. And we think about the same thing in running our business. We're not the first ones to develop software for laundromat owners. In fact, it's been so helpful for us to learn from the mistakes of others so we can build the best product ourselves. But we have confidence in the way that we do things, and we get to learn from everybody. But to Jordan's point, you blaze your own trail, and we know the kind of business we want to build, which is maybe going to be different than how somebody else does it. But we have our path, and we feel confident in it. And for us, I'd say the one thing is, to both your points, and how we view it is, and we've talked about this before, it's the people and it's the partners. Look for the people around you to be your partner as you grow your business. Sharing of information is awesome. Take as many demos, learn about as many different processes as you possibly can, because that's actually what's going to help you grow your business. It's going to help you become better, become sharper, and most likely you also do other things. You might be not a full-time laundromat owner. Talk to people in other industries. Pick apart, create partnerships in other ways, because you never know what's going to happen in the future. And the more you can learn, the more you can talk to people, the stronger conviction you're going to have in the way that you're running your business. And that's really how we see it. We don't care if anybody knows the roadmap, the products that we're creating. We want to be as transparent as possible in what's on our roadmap, how we're building, and why we're building, because our confidence is that we're going to do it the best. And I think an operator right next to somebody else is going to say, they might copy my prices, they might buy the same machines, they might have the same detergent, might do everything the same, but the way that I run my business and the way that I treat my customers and my employees is different, and that's what's going to help me win, even if the product is very similar. And I think we see that where, I think we've advanced our product to the point where it's very differentiated. However, if you're just taking one and one and saying, well, you have 2 point of sales, the differentiation you're going to see is everything beyond that. Right? You look at Waleed, he shrink wraps his shoes and puts them in a box and puts cardboard around the socks like you're buying it from a store. Ariana has handwritten letters and notes inside of her, in front of her, inside of her laundry bags. It's just a different kind of experience, even if the laundry itself is really similar. Attention to detail is exactly right. So anyway, I mean, yes, okay, all right, well, thank you so much, guys, for taking this time. I just got the hook. Wow, you don't see that often. But thank you guys so much for participating in this. Thank you to Jordans. This was the smackdown I was hoping for. And so Jordan, Handsome Jay and Jayonce, is that you, right? Handsome Jay and Jayonce, so fun to have you guys. Thank you so much, Jordan, for loving Cents more than anything in the world, and for being a great partner, but also telling operators to go do research, explore, learn as much as you can. Do that on the Laundromat Resource. Do that on everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and it's been a lot of fun. Cheers.